We are underway. Gee, I can see what's coming down the street. I don't know why. It's just get T-boned and smashed to pieces. Why not? Oh, what a beautiful day. What a beautiful day in the hood, huh? What's up, Jennifer? What's up, Sarah Kate? Long time no see. How you doing, honey? What is going on? Let me grab my libation here. I shall return. Man, what a good deal. Once in a while you can score a good deal in there, ladies and gentlemen. Once in a while you can score a good deal. Gummy bears. Okay, they're not the Haribos, but for a buck, right? A buck will deal with it, right? What the heck? Hey, Shimei, what's going on? Oh, man. What is going on, everybody? Let's see. I've already got some people came in. I got this up my grill. Hold on a minute. There we go. What do we got? We've got Jennifer Sanchez, Sarah Kate, Cindy. Hello, Cindy. We've got Naomi here, Anton Smith. Let's see. time, Shimei. How are you? John Bradford, thank you. $5. I got the large. It's like the 20 ounce. Thank you. Appreciate that, John. Appreciate that very much, my friend. Thank you. Always a consistent and wonderful supporter of the channel. And Naomi's like, there's going to have to be a part 2, Rosie, because you left a lot of stuff undone there, man. You think you toured that town? You left the whole F Street side. Are you kidding me? Right? Hey, Taylor, how you doing? I got another video be coming up. The miracle at St. Mary's there of the apparition appeared in the church, so I got that one. How you doing, Roxy? Good to see you. So I have to work on that one. That'll be a little interesting. People like apparitions that appear and stuff like that. Hey, Anne-Marie, how are you? The city part was a no-show. What does that mean, the city part was a no-show? What do you mean the city part was a no-show? Honey, I was right in the heart of downtown, babe. What are we talking about? Was I in Escalon or what? And talk to me like I'm a 5th grader, okay? What a beautiful day. A beautiful day in the hood. We got the beautiful Taylor in here today. Hey, Carrie. I'm doing good, Roxy. Taylor, you already have kids, right? I don't know. Do you have a child or not? I can't remember. I think you have a kid or two, don't you? I can't remember. Yeah, talk to me like you would a Labrador Retriever. Oh, well, I don't know. I got the main stuff then. I mean, restaurants and grocery stores and stuff. I shall return. I have 2. I know you got 1 in the oven. I'm just saying, I didn't know if you had any other. I thought you had kids. I just couldn't remember. I didn't want to be factually incorrect on that. Try to keep it clean tonight. Oh boy. Well, we had a big walk last night, so we're going to take it real easy. I don't have anything on really planned tonight. Kind of take it easy. I mean, it was a long journey yesterday and then the long walk last night. So I'm going to have a very simple night tonight. I'm not sure what I'm going to have for dinner. I might just pick something up. I haven't quite decided yet. So I hope everybody's doing well. Just getting some stuff taken care of around the house today. Tomorrow is the planting day for the other cherry tree. I know that's been delayed. I'll probably try to cut the grass, a shawarma. Yeah, the problem is here, by the time I go to eat at nighttime, the shawarma's been up on the rack for 8-9 hours, and that stuff is dried out. Right? Same thing as pastrami. Unless they're pulling out a fresh hunk of pastrami and cutting that up, then you're gonna have a substandard dining experience. 73 and beautiful today. I think we got a little spot of rain coming in. Not too much. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to make tonight. I think Saturday night I'll be making the pot stickers. I've got to use this ground pork. might have spaghetti tonight. I don't know. Might have spaghetti. Just have to think about it. These girls these days, these drawers are just like they're painted on. Alright, we got a kid running around. Let's be careful. Kids do dopey stuff. We've got a guy in the parking lot on the skateboard. Yeah. 55 years old. Yeah, they'll be pretty good. We'll have to pick up the stuff we need. It'll probably be a little later on Saturday, so. But it'll be a fun way. We'll just get a coffee and hang out a bit, and then we'll get right to the making of the. We'll pick up some. I'll pick up some chives, green onions, chives. I got the mushrooms, so we'll be making some pork pot stickers with mushroom and green onion, a little bit of garlic. Why are you sad, Anton? We haven't seen you in weeks. Let's see, I don't want to hit anything today. I was like, get off of the sidewalk. How you doing, Alan? Good to see you. I'm gonna do some push-ups, Anton Smith. What is he, horny or something? What is going on with him? Has he been bitten by the love bug? I can't even talk today. Yeah. All right, well, you are letting us down. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I haven't seen Anton Smith in a month, so. I don't know which, but we were talking about you yesterday, Anton. Yeah, what's up, Alan? How you doing? We're still reveling in basking in the afterglow of yesterday's trip, now that the big mystery has been revealed. Having got you guys on camera, at least for the first trip through. I think you'd have to agree, everybody. We had a very good time, and I did see a little bit of Oakdale earlier. Get that serotonin flowing, baby. Get those juices flowing. But Naomi says I left off F Street and all the stuff that was going on there. Available if it looks like you. Yeah, I'm doing good. I mean, I just did some stuff around. I cleaned up a little bit. I baked another loaf of bread. I think I've gotten in this habit of Thursday, Friday, just cranking out a loaf of bread for the week. And that works out pretty good. Needs to come back to see the other part if I was heading out. Well, I headed all the way up to the east side. Right, all the way up to where that Chevron station is, and there was another factory up there. I don't know what it was. And I came in from Escalon. So yeah, I didn't do a lot of the north-south stuff, I guess. I don't know, but if it's just like grocery stores and things like that, well, I don't know what to tell you. I thought I was in the heart of downtown. I was not, or I was. I might not have been in the shopping district. What's up, Jamie? Missed the rodeo area, yeah. Yeah, I was in the heart of town, I thought, so. Yeah, we could. Do they have like a rodeo stadium or something? It seats like 25,000 people or something there. Oh, they do, huh? Oh, I did miss that then. I guess you don't get to be the cowboy capital of the West without being able to see 25 to 50,000 people for the rodeo. Yeehaw. Yeah, that was on the east end of town. Oh, it's got to be more than that. If rodeo's a big deal there, you got to have more than a couple hundred seats, honey. You got to have more than a couple hundred, right? I don't think. I don't know. Girls in overalls. I don't know. Uh, Unless it's bring your farm to town day. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Bring your farmer to town day. Next time I'll take you to my house. That's great. The Rancho, the Oakdale Rancho, right? I mean, if rodeo is a big thing and it's the cowboy capital of the West, then it's absolutely positively got to hold a lot of people there for the big show, right? The big show. I want a bunny rabbit. I don't know, Anton Smith. If you're capable of taking care of a rabbit, I don't know, man. I mean, no offense. I probably wouldn't be able to take care of one, but with all I got going on, uh, I want a cowboy. So I booked in the, is it, I don't know, 18th? I don't know what the hell it is. I'm leaving on like the, I don't know, third week of April. I'll be down in Vegas for 12 days. Oh man, it was like dirt cheap. It was like so joyful. I'm going to be staying at the Downtowner, which is the Section 8 hotel down there. The price was just too irresistible. We'll have to definitely do a bed bug check down there. We'll just have to tear the place apart for that. What's up, Kelly? How you doing? But price was irresistible. So booked. That's all booked in. That's all reserved. So I'll probably bolt on a trip to LA in front of that. I'm not sure yet, but then I'll be back just in time for allergy season. The West begins in Fort Worth and it ends in Oakdale. That's probably true when you think about it, because everything gets all, all very metropolitan. Beyond that, did you get your solar eclipse? No, we didn't get to see any solar eclipse here, honey. Right? I've seen more solar eclipses than you can shake a stick at. The last one was in LA. I made a pinhole on a paper and just watched it on a piece of cardboard. It was fine. Hey, Twisted, how you doing? Name is send Rosie a picture of rodeo parade and all the people that go to the rodeo. Yeah, it's got to be more than a couple hundred people. I mean, if you win a rodeo in Oakdale, it's got to count for something, right? I thought the whole world got the eclipse. No, I think it's passing over Texas. We're way too far west of. We're about 1,800, 2,000 miles west of that. So, we'll see probably a look like somebody just took a little bite out of a cookie, maybe. But we're not going to see the whole thing. I just ran up before we're going. A scissor lift 40 feet in the air. 40 degrees and beautiful in Alaska. Yeah, it's 72 and beautiful here. We're going to have a few more, little bit of spotty rain coming up. But I don't think any of the big stuff. Yeah, they're very nice people. Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate you checking it out and watching it. We had, yeah, I mean, it was, great. Left Naomi with some oranges and apples. I mean, oranges and lemons. Straight off the Rancho tree. Hey, Barry. What's that say? If I'm from last night as flight attendant, I wonder if they... Oh, FM last night. We had some funny people on last night. Right? Fozzie. It was all good till we got into the Palestine-Israel thing, and then the wheels kind of came off the car a little bit, right? Right. As to who owns it. I mean, it depends how far back you want to go, right? Did your mom have to get a new battery, Naomi, in the car? Yeah, they're delightful, aren't they? Anton Smith, and you should write a book, Voices in My Head. Hey, Dr. Frankenstein, how are you? Good to see you. Happy Thursday. Kelly, his luck probably be a New York Times #1 bestseller voice. There's Anton on Good Morning America. See, CBN, right? We're pleased today to have in studio the one and the only New York Times best-selling author, Anton Smith. Voices in My Head. Anton, welcome to the show. First of all, when you get voices in your head, do they have any dialect in particular that they speak in? In other words, do they have an English accent? Do they have an African accent? I think, I mean, like a Scottish accent or Australian, or is it Chinese language you're hearing that you're interpreting it in your own brain? Could you drill down a little bit on these voices in your head? That ConAgra plant is enormous down there. I can't imagine how many people work at that facility. They probably need people too. It's probably it's probably have a constant need for people down there. I only hear from my own. My voices are boring. I've never heard a voice in my head. I'd be really worried if I did hear a voice in my head, right? I might get on this light rail behind me and I might this light rail behind me and do something awful back there. I told the boss today, we had you in Cameo. He's like, did somebody secretly have a camera on me? And like, no, you were just, you were in the video. Right. And you people at the cannery, especially pack time, which will start in June, yeah. Imagine interviewing with Anton Smith, right? His bestseller, Voices in My Head. California is a very important food source. You can talk about growing tomatoes in Florida and stuff, but when you're talking about massive quantities needed to make, ketchups and sauces, and you just all summer long from June through September, you just see those tandem open top trailers just hauling tomatoes. Watch out for a place that always needs people. There's a reason for that. Well, the reason for that is that you have to actually work. And as we know today, a lot of people don't want to work. They want to just be there for 2 weeks and then be in the executive suite running the company. Hey, Alex, isn't it funny for the first 80 years of ConAgra's existence there, we didn't have any problems with people wanting to work. I was at Lockford Sausage Plant early stage, tall dude with black champion shoes, and he said $10 at Burlington Coat Factory. Right? Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes the boss comments, sometimes he doesn't, but he's always watching. He's always got those eyes on what's going on. ConAgra exploded. Well, no, the pay's kept up. People just don't want to work. It's too much to get out of bed in the morning and get out of your nice cozy bed and get a shirt on and get dressed and get out the door. You mean we actually work here? Well, up until the last couple of years, yeah, for 65 years we worked here. Yeah, now I'm not so sure. It's hard work. It's hard to get anybody. That's exactly right. It's work. But yet they still kick the product out. They got good workers. There's a core of people that understand what it means to work. It's the dirty word in today's society. You want to go into a protest, right? A street protest here. You want to break up the protest. Don't call in the cops with pepper spray and rubber bullets and all that. Just grab yourself some applications for employment and start passing them out in the protest group. You'll scatter that crowd like a bunch of rats. F you, I don't work for the man, right? I'm out here protesting, dude. I got stuff to do with my girlfriend. I saw the celery fields. Yeah, that's cool. Work is the human condition. We're just living in a very unusual time now where for the first time in history work has become optional. Along Talk China's always going to and from California to pick up cereals. Yeah, down in Modesto they have the big General Mills or Post. I think they have a couple cereal places down there. Nothing on the scale of Battle Creek. I don't get, I mean, just don't go get why. P.O. P.O. what? Terror doesn't care for me. You're not everybody's cup of tea, Anton. Neither am I. If you bought it, a truck brought it. I think I rarely liked any job I ever worked, except when more professional ones. I don't know about the bread. I don't see a lot of wheat grown here. Hey, Lurker, we grow a lot of rice in the Delta country around Sacramento. That's exactly it, Alan. People don't want to do the work. They want to sit around and watch social media all day and get paid for it. You know, it's like Adam Gilligan said, I don't have the same I don't have the same ideas about working that people do, right? To me, it's you know, it's an optional thing in life. I don't hold it in the same importance as other people do. Well, that just kind of said it all to me, right? GTB, what's going on? When you've said that, you've sort of said it all. Let's see. Hey, Savannah and Gala, one of the biggest company in there. Yeah, I'm sort of where women waste their getting. It seems to be going backwards. No, I don't know. I don't know. I think women hold more professional jobs. They have more of they're a larger part of the workforce in America than men today, and more doctors and lawyers are females. I don't know about pre-wed majors anymore and all that. Nice to see you, Savannah. But in a lot of ways, Kerber will be the Oriole starter. Okay. In a lot of ways, you know, it's putting square pegs into round holes, so it's a little difficult. We produce a lot of cotton out here too in California. Around Buttonwillow, down to Bakersfield, all around there. You said it all, my man. You said it all. Yeah, the Watsonville strawberries should be coming in now. Grocery store shelves are full of things I must be getting. When I drove down, I used to go to the Big Dawn dish in Oxnard in the middle of a lemon orchard. Yeah, when I get off of Interstate 5 and I go east on California 58, I pass by the big Frito-Lay factory there. Wondering what kind of tasty, luscious chips they're making. Nobody will ever confuse it with health food, but hey, when you want a chip, you want a chip, right? Tis the season of young lovers. I want beef and cheese. And it's kind of it's a fairly rare combination, beef and cheese. Texas is big for cotton and maize, yeah. I'm sure she loves you too, Anton. Even with the voices in your head. Yeah, be like, wow, Anton Smith's book really zoomed up the bestseller. Yeah, I guess a lot of people have voices in their head. I think I laid thousands of jobs. Well, I can tell you they're hiring at Skun's Chocolate Works down in Oakdale. Yeah, people don't want to work. They want to be in the executive suite after 2 weeks. And God forbid a boss should tell them or correct them or give them some guidance. But trust and believe the days are coming. People will be lined up at those doors to get those jobs, no matter what. The pendulum always swings. Well, let me tell you, if you've never been inside of the executive suite, it's pretty nice. I'll just leave it at that. If you want a more descriptive, I'll let you know that too. You just say the word, but it's very nice in there. You get the lady that takes well, and at least in Hong Kong anyway, they have the tea cart that comes around in the morning. She knows exactly how you like your coffee. They've got the usual assortment of pastries and things there, and you get your day off to a good start, right? Then down on the floor below, you have the commercial bankers that are, you know, slaves to the chairs and the teller windows, right? So it's what life is like in the executive suite. That's it, Mary. They don't even have the class to quit decently. They went there to get the job, but then on the way out. Hey, GTB. They all want to be running the company. If they're not promoted within 2 weeks of working there, even though they're working frying chicken and at the 7-Eleven, and they have no other skill set whatsoever, no skill set at all. They think they should be driving a BMW X3. You know, the tale of the Starbucks baristas. I was watching Dan Bell, and my Baltimore is falling apart. Really sad. Honey, let me tell you, why do you think I'm here and not there? I wouldn't even be alive today if I was in Baltimore. The area I was living, I'd be dead. I would be absolutely have been murdered by now. Well, that's the difference, Mary. The young people, they don't have foresight. They don't look into the future ramifications for decisions that they make today. There's no thought to the future. If it feels good at the moment, just do it. In other words, there's no depth to analysis anymore. It's all it's a superficial and very quick. It's like the people that got in trouble at Harvard and places, the students that joined the anti-Palestine or the anti-Israel thing. And they put out this thing calling for the destruction of the state of Israel and blah, 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 from the river to the sea. And they didn't think that there would be ramifications for it, right? And then all of a sudden, when the big money interests started pulling back and threatening to pull, well, they did pull donations, billions of dollars in donate. Bill Ackerman and all these people, all of a sudden, and then the law firms pulled their job offers. Then all of a sudden, the true colors came out, and they backpedaled as fast as they could we we made a mistake. We were young and dumb, right? It's always the excuse of convenience. There's never anybody that has the courage to stand up and, well, that's the way I really did believe at the end of it all. When it comes down to the money, trust and believe, money will always rule. Just like the hippies in the 60s all disappeared into suits and ties and into corporations. Yeah, man, they were going to change the world, right? They didn't even change their underwear, right? Right. Yeah. What was it? What the hell was it? It was down with the man, down with corporate America, down. And then 5 years later, they were scurrying to get into corporate America and retirement plans like there was no tomorrow. All of a sudden, all the hippie vests and the beads, the long hair, it all disappeared. I was like, this is refreshing. I thought that plague would be upon us forever, right? Mine are on. Right? I thought that plague would be here forever. Yeah, no skill set, no apparent skill set. They don't learn anything in high school. I came out of high school. I could form and make sheet metal ventilators for roofs, fans. I could forge metal on a anvil and make horseshoes, twist iron to make decorative wrought iron. I could cast with bronze, lost wax casting with bronze. Senior year, a whole year of hundreds of hours in a machine shop running a lathe, a big engine lathe, and turning down metal and making nuts and bolts. What the hell do you learn when you come out now? You know what? Fluid gender theory and right, refined, obscure French literature of the 1300s or whatever. I mean, what the hell? If you're gonna go communist, go full communist. But you come out of, do people order cameos from you? What do you mean cameos? I don't know what you mean. Oh, what you explain that to me, Magda? I think I know what you're talking about, but I just want to be absolutely sure. GTBS, there's a lot I don't do. Trust and believe. I just want to be sure what you're asking, Magda. I don't want to get it confused. A lot of the people that learn trades are, of course they are, plumbers, electricians, all that stuff. I don't just randomly apply for a job. I find a place I absolutely want to work at, or I find something that I want to sell. Yeah, well, you can work in metal. We did welding. I did 6 months of welding. Brazing, TIG. I mean, we're doing stainless steel, and the guy's, oh man, this speed's too high, dude. He said, you're gonna get an F in the course. Those were the days that they didn't hesitate to give you the grade you deserve, okay? Right? Took surveying, how to use a transit, and oh my lord. That was the only course I ever flunked because I was looking at girls through the scopes all the time and wasting my time. There'd be Frankie out there a couple hundred yards away with the orange jacket holding the stick up, and he's like falling asleep just waiting. I mean, like, Frankie, I'm still setting up I'm adjusting getting the bubble level, and it appears that you were not looking. I had electricity class in high school, a full year of electricity class, and I'm not talking about just doodling around with little breadboards and stuff. I'm talking about on the chalkboard theory of E equals I times R, and taking it from there, and capacitance and inductance with millihenries, and computing the resistors needed in circuits, and applied voltages, and variable capacitors. I was I'm not sure. What do you mean about the cameo thing? I'm interested in that. I mean, if you don't have skill set, I mean, for me, I've always enjoyed selling. I've always enjoyed marketing and stuff. So I wouldn't just randomly apply to a million companies. Oh, a boss in a cameo? No, I just, the boss was talked about in the video today. It's kind of a cameo. No, he wasn't actually on it. But I would find a company that I absolutely love their product, and I would go and say, this is the product I want to sell, and I think I can do a great job of selling it. right? And then you're off and running, and then it becomes fun because you believe in what you're selling. You're not just selling something because you're trying to pull a paycheck. You're selling something because you think you're doing something. You're selling something that really truly benefits people, right? You're doing them a favor. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, Magda. That's what I thought you were talking about. Like, I would ever be that much of a horse's ass to cut promotional things to tell Magda happy birthday to you, Das Verdun. I'd be like some kind of a-hole doing that with a real high opinion of yeah, that's got such a personal touch. Oh, no, no, you wouldn't pay for it. Oh, heck no, no. I'd give it to you for free, Magda. Right? I'm nobody. People that actually can repair electronics now are few and far between. Very few people can read a schematic anymore, which is like the shorthand that's used for electronic circuits and things. Well, you know what I mean, Magda. I'd feel so embarrassed to do something like that. I'd feel embarrassed enough to have memberships and all that. Hey, Booty. So I think happy birthday. Is today Magda's birthday? I don't know, but so that's the way I approach jobs. In other words, if the church wants to raise $900,000 to build a parish hall, then I'm down with the prospect, right? I'm down with the challenge. Something I believe in, something I can get my heart behind, and therefore it becomes a challenge. It's like climbing K2 or Mount Everest, right? There's a good feedback loop of you know being ingenious and being clever and getting out there and doing what it takes. In other words, find something you enjoy and you'll never work a day in your life. These people are so passionate, like to make Hollywood movies or things like that. So they'll work their ass off, bagging groceries or whatever, to be able to pay tuition at USC Film School or something like that, and then they'll just grab coffee for the director. They'll be just happy to get their foot in the door. What does this say? I looked for my meat video on both A and B channels, but I couldn't find it. Yeah, the meat's coming up tonight, Patricia. I just haven't decided what meat we're having. I have AC, ADC, but I had a bad channel and I don't know what to replace it. Well, the usual reason a channel goes bad is because you've blown an electrolytic capacitor on it. So too much voltage suddenly went to somewhere in the unit and blew the might have taken out the cap. It might take out the transistor too. What is that? Wakefield People movies. Okay, that's good, Frank. Glad to hear it. Yeah, we had a great time. That's the way I approach. In other words, I just don't want to go down and sell cars. I want to sell a car I really think is great for the buyer. That way I don't have to BS at all. I can just, if they buy, they buy. If they don't, well, then they're hurting themselves, right? So if I call a company and I find out who the personnel person is, and oh, we take applications over the line. Hey, listen, I really want to work. I want this. I want a job selling your product, right? I want a job in your marketing department, and I'm going to keep after it till I get it. Why? Because you make the best product there is to make, and it's the only one that I would ever spend my time selling. Have I made myself clear? Ooh. Too many people just take jobs and just settle for a job, and then they wonder why they just feel lousy. Let's see, live chat. Yeah, you got the job. They'd be like, wow, anybody that's insistent, give them a shot, get them out there, sell it. Give them a few leads and let's go, right? Get out there. Look, you could buy from any one of 10 companies. I could work for any one of 10 companies. I chose this company, and I want you to choose this company. Why? Because it's the best product that's out there. Yeah, it's 15% more than the most common product that people get out there, but this will probably last you much more than 15% longer than that. All right. ABC. Remember Glengarry Glen Ross, always be closing. ABC. Then you pull out that pair of brass balls out of this briefcase, you know. This is what you guys don't have. Always be closing. First prize is you get the Cadillac. Second prize is you get a set of steak knives. Third prize is you lose your jobs. It's a good way to clear out a crappy sales department. Oh, but you know, I got a daughter that's this or that or the other. Yeah, well, look, dude, I got a product to sell, right? Always be closing. If you leave a sales job, the wife's like, whoosh, wow, that was powerful. The husband's like, yeah, it's probably worth it's probably worth the extra money. It's a good salesperson. They could probably work anywhere. It's probably true. Right? Don't waste your time selling shit you don't believe in. That's why being a salesperson is one of the greatest jobs you can have in the world. My uncle sold printing for, big scale printing for like printings of like yearbooks for sports teams or, the annual yearbook, and the commemorative stuff, the daily baseball programs, and all that kind of crap. And he worked for this really, really expensive printer called French Bray in Baltimore and stuff. And man, he was riding around in a Cadillac, drinking beer in one hand. He fucking love the guy, man. Just walk in and say, you want printing or do you want slop, right? Your reputation goes out with every piece of ink that hits this piece of paper, right? Let's go to the club. Let's get lunch, right? Well, you have to. Are you kissing ass, or are you trying to help people? That's a big difference, right? Right? Are you helping somebody, or are you just helping yourself? Big difference. All right. So if I needed a job now, I'd just be like, what do I want to do, right? Well, it might be fun to work at Home Depot in the electrical department, right? Helping people with project stuff. That might be fun, right? Things like that. Or maybe I'll try selling cars. Some of these car salesmen are just, like, wow, dude, you got to lift your game. How do you stop grieving even years later? Well, time does heal all, in my opinion, Magda. In my opinion, I mean, time does, but also it's the memory tends to reshape and remember the good things about things. And if you believe in eternal life and that Earth is just a way station on the way to eternity, then you hold it in your heart that you'll be reunited again with the ones you love. For it is appointed to man that he shall die once. And that's it. He shall die here. I keep that in my mind. I figured it's just the advanced scouts that are out there. That gives me a good feeling. I didn't have to get up early today. I got up at 7:45 today. Yesterday I got up at 4:15. Yeah, it is, Magda. It's just my religious belief. Right. So I might be surprised where I end up. Who in the hell knows, right? You might be surprised who's there and who's not. Patricia, I'm a terrible sleeper. I just rotate all night long. Rotate all night. I finally have to break down one day and get a hotel mattress instead of these shitty, Kmart ones or whatever. Oh, crap. Yeah. Shoot at the bottom. Look at all that crap. I'm drinking that stuff, really? White noise, but yeah, it's just, I don't know, Patricia, when you're an old person, right, you're happy when you have a good night. It's rare when you have a real night's sleep, right? I'm just a very restless person. I'm always tossing and turning. Sometimes, I guess what happens, sometimes it hurts, but I know what you mean about the memories they can comfort. Time does heal all. And like I said, I miss my dad because we worked so much together when I was growing up on projects and stuff, and I learned so much about how to fix stuff, how stuff worked from working with him, from engines to refrigerators to washing machines to wiring, electrical, doing plumbing, everything. We never saw a repair person. TV repair, radio, everything. I never saw a repair person in my house, ever. Buy it once, wear it out, fix it up, do without. That's why I didn't want to mention it. I know you. Yeah, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. I had There's Cindy. I have something else, Cindy, that would keep me purring at night, but it's just everybody has its significant memories and stuff. I was glad to be born at a time when parenting was different. Parenting was a thing of incredible sacrifice. It was, we were always put first. I remember when I was, I don't know, very young, we moved into this bomb of a house. It was built in 1912. I mean, everything was screwed up in it. This big ass barn, and just having to totally re-gut and do the whole thing. Has thick levels of comfort. I don't know, honey. I'm too cheap, right? So I'll sleep on a bed of nails. Just consider it penance. That's it. Cindy, when I had my rib injury, when I went over in the chair and I'm sure scored my rib like Bird did, I took some gummies because every time I took a breath, it would just trigger this immense pain. And I did take some gummies. The boss suggested that I take some gummies, and it allowed me to sleep. But then, to continue to take them recreationally, I always felt like my head was kind of detached from my body. I don't know. I tried to get indica. The guy gave me sativa and stuff, and it's like I just felt very wired. And then I got indica. I always felt like mentally disconnected. So in January of 2023, I didn't take another gummy. I just, they'd served their usefulness. So hey Gary, so I'd rather have a beer in the evening, and that helps me sleep, right? So it helps me sleep. I think the trick is, Adam, you just do something you enjoy it. You don't worry about who's there or whatever. You do something because you want to do it. Like tomorrow night, we might go to the trap house, right? So it's going to be an intense night. I mean, it's going to be a vertical stream. But, I didn't have a flashlight last night. And who knows? Friday night at the trap house, who in the hell knows what could happen over there? Right? Now, I'm not worried about who's going to be watching it or who's not. I'm worried about, a bad encounter, dude. Like, don't do YouTube for the because you want to get something out of YouTube. Do YouTube because you like it. It's the only way to sustain yourself. I'm in my 12th year. In those 11 plus years, there's only 4 days I haven't been on YouTube. Now, why? Because I enjoy it. Yeah, it is absolutely integrated part of my life. I absolutely positively know it's integrated. But the one thing I would say, Adam, is don't come on and bemoan your fate and think that, oh, this is going to build up a negative viewership and stuff like that. It's negative viewership will never do anything for you. All right? Negative viewership is a act of no faith in people, that you don't believe there's anybody that would be attracted to a positive stream and they would like you for who you are and not who you bemoan yourself to be. It's a big difference between the two. There's people out there that don't go to negative streams. There's people when I'm in a vertical mode and I'm under troll stuff, they close out. They're not into it. Well, you're drawn to looking at things monetarily. So it's going to be a hard road to hoe for you. Yeah, everything I know is about fixing things, keeping my eyes open. Nobody else, and none of my brothers wanted to be involved with any of that repair or refinishing or hanging sheetrock or plumbing, electrical, pulling cylinder heads, exhaust manifolds, blocks. I remember being there in July and on Chesapeake Bay, 100 degrees and 100% humidity, pulling engine manifolds and struggling to get them off. And you don't forget the lessons you learn. A jellyfish clogs the intake on the generator and blows the head gasket. Break a bolt, get the bolt out. I had all kinds of things. You look at, you look at my playlist on Rosie Murphy channel of renovating turning the bathroom, removing a tub and turning it into a barrier-free bathroom, lowering the floor, and getting a chain cutter for the sewer pipe. I mean, there's shit you got to know what you're doing. Well, I find you a very nice person, Adam. You have a very good heart. All right, take care, Gary. Yeah, Hot Point was a good product. Yeah. Uh, yeah, there's the bathroom renovation playlist. You want to see how you lower a floor in a bathroom and make it so it never leaks and never has a cracked tile. And yeah, I always thought it'd be fascinating to be a train engineer, going up the Sierras on the Tehachapi Loop. Oh, yeah, drywall finish. I look like the Pillsbury Doughboy. I can't stand drywall finish. I'll do rough drywall cutting and fitting, but I don't do finished drywall. It's the worst. Yeah, well, thank you, Adam. I'd like to do a level 3 drywall finish, which means you top skim coat that and then you don't see any seams at all. And it takes more time, but it's worth it. Yeah, but it's sanding with minute dust and it's a pain. And then turning the shine shack into a granny unit, putting the bathroom in, putting down the mortar bed, the plumbing, running the electrical, the sub panel. I got to go over to church tomorrow. There's a heater unit in the supplemental building that's not functioning. I have to test the electrical tomorrow. Plaster and skin is so cheap it's not worth doing it yourself. Well, to save money for me it was. I remember listening to Super Bowl 2014 and New York Giants were playing, and I remember like it was yesterday finishing the drywall in the kitchen. That's when I used to have a cardboard box with a hot plate on it and ramen noodle every single night. That really used to drive the boss nuts. Well, when you think about the way that they did, you think I did it myself. I have a video at them called One Woman Drywall, Ceiling Drywall Hack. There's a definite methodology that you use to do that. Now you get older, you don't care, you don't like to do that stuff anymore. It's like changing oil. It's like, my days of getting under cars are over. Yeah, the lip trick. You've got to you got to have a 2x4 screwed into the rafter and then slide that next piece up into it and raise it up. Everything is all about technique. I was lucky at that time because it was still the aftermath of the housing collapse. There were a lot of tradespeople that were out of work, so I had a tile setter that lived down the street that did the kitchen floor and the shine shack floor. He was slower than hell, but he was good. Vince. The 4x412 pattern. Hey, gadgets, yeah, hire Rosie, right? I got enough to do keeping up with handyman work around people that know me. You use leveling compound. First thing, if you have a lousy subfloor, you're just cheating yourself. You want to put down some tile, you got to use hardy backer board, cement board. Don't put tile over plywood. Plywood vibrates and it just loosens the tile. You roll a refrigerator over top of it, it all cracks up. Problem these days is builders build so cheaply these days that the material's just going to go bad. That's a good deal. $1 a bag on sale. Not my favorite gummy, but for $1 each, I'll do it up. Hey, Katie. Building everything up. Yeah, well, yeah, they burn up here too, and they're building them high now. High and cheap. Nobody wants to build houses. There's no houses under construction. Everything is apartment houses now. Huge ones. We're just hanging out. I'm tired from yesterday. If I get this done, I wanted to have 12-inch thick, 100 12-inch thick. Just taking it easy tonight, Katie. I've done some pretty extensive live streams over the last week or so. So tonight's just to take them easy night, and then tomorrow we'll be ramping up again because we got shopping and I'm gonna go explore the trap house. Everything when I go in mine. If you sold it, do you think a developer? Yes, I think, Savannah, if I sold the Rancho within 48 hours, it would be cleared of all the buildings on it because it can easily accommodate a 4-story apartment complex with 40-50 units easily. That thing would be gone in a flash. Any developer would consider what's there as a waste of land. You look around the neighborhood, every little buffer of green is now gone, so this is like the last one. Yeah, well, I've watched 6,000 houses disappear in 6 hours. 2017. One of the worst urban conflagrations in the history of America. They don't build houses anymore. It's not They want the money to be able to change rents, and they think apartments are the way to go. Honestly, there's not enough people that can afford to buy a home anymore. You don't have a good history, Adam. You don't have a work history and credit, and you got to have that to rent. Luckily, you're on the res, so you can stay there as long as you want with your mom. Hey, what's up, Chef? Yeah, they're talking about the shortage of Louisiana declared an emergency. Yeah, so that doesn't make you a good candidate for rental unless it's a Section 8 thing. That's just the realities of 2024. We're all a FICO score. Yeah, I heard the prices are crazy. I wonder what they are out here in the Delta country of California. I'm not sure. Look at these kids crawling all over this Snoopy statue. And you know what's going to happen? That's why they have a fence around it. One of them's going to fall and sue the city. This is what I call, and this is the sense of entitlement these days in society. This woman can just show up with her brood and pop them over the fence like it's a amusement park or a playground. That's what I'm saying, Cindy. It's just no offense, you know, on a piece of statuary like that. That thing's a very thin casting. Yeah, it was a good time yesterday, Colleen. Here comes the father. Here's a good example. Uh, it's just a snapshot of 2024. All the years that thing's been up since 2005. I've never seen anybody climb on it. Yeah, thank you, Chef. It's a heck of a town. It's like a lot of those towns you go through in Texas and stuff. I know I'll never visit them, but they're cool to see. Hey, Catherine. Colleen, I've done it with over 177 people on YouTube. I couldn't possibly do it any more than I'm doing it. All you have to do is spend time in my videos, going all the way back to 2013. You'll see some people that have passed away. Hey, Linda. This is my 12th year here, Colleen, of doing this. Yep, there's the wonderful Dory Lynn. Met her in 2015. Francis McGinnis passed. Some people in the RV community. Camo Dave passed. And 2017, that's right. Cooper. Yeah, Sunny Girl passed on. Yeah. We've had a few. This guy's a rocker on the phone. We have had a few. Yeah, Drew, Babushka, hey chick. I've met people in Denver and Colorado Springs and Wyoming and Nebraska. Iowa, Michigan, Toronto, New York, South Carolina, Maryland, lots of people in Florida. How you been, chick? Wonder how Debbie Lynn's doing. Oh, were you moving? Oh, okay. I hope your health is okay. Yeah, time's the most precious thing of all. Yeah, I'll be on another one this year, Chef. I got to make my way to the East Coast. I'd like to go back to Chicago again. Detroit. I'd like to see Tremaine in New Jersey and some other people in New Jersey and people in Pennsylvania, Virginia, all through. See Chef down in Texas, meet Mrs. Chef. I've got some nice people that got their feet on the ground, decent folk, hard working. Remember RV lady? She almost passed. She almost passed on with a massive heart attack. She comes on maybe twice a year. Hey everybody, RV lady. How y'all doing? Yeah, she puts up 2 videos a year, I think. She's been living with her daughter in San Diego. She used to drag around with that Suzuki tow car. RV Debs, yeah. Yeah, maybe you would. My problem is I don't have any AC in this van now. So it'd be a murderous trip. Good. Yeah, there you go. Rent that Class C. Or look at this baby coming in. This guy's got the best thing, man. This Lazy Days is in such good shape. Hear that motor roll. That guy keeps that thing in such good shape. It's unbelievable. That's a guy that knows it's his home, right? That guy knows it's his home. Boy, help yourself. Some people are just very neat and clean. That'd be like the boss. He would be very neat and clean with an RV. I think we might have a little bit of light rain on the way over the next week or just here and there. Won't be like the storms we had, that's for darn sure. Yeah, I'd like to be in Louisiana and eat some down the Acme Oyster House with Chef. That's like on the old bucket list, right? You never know. One day you'll see me on the road. Be like, we're underway. I hope Rosa is doing okay. Hey, Noreen. I thought they had a trash can over there. People think it's just a van on city duty, right? Doggone, you can't turn here, son of a gun. Let's see, I don't got anybody behind me, so I'll take advantage and do a Baltimore turn here. We got the Brothers Grimm Painting Company there. Sorry if I missed anybody, the chat wasn't advancing. Yeah, we got some high clouds. Not too bad. Rush hour is over. I could go down here. There's the Oak Barrel. That was a good place to get an oatmeal beer last night. A really nice craft beer. I think we'll walk around the Arts District tonight. See what we're randomly protesting this evening. We got any signs hanging up? See if anybody's playing bocce ball tonight. Tools of the trade. You gotta have your selfie stick. Anybody playing bocce ball tonight? Yeah, I'll probably take a week off on, won't be a week, but probably, I'll probably do my last live on Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, not this week, but Easter week, and then come back on Monday. Oh. Just do some recorded content. Learn to play bocce. Looks like somebody had a bad day. Yeah, take a little time. Yeah, I'll miss you guys too, but it's good to refresh a little bit. Cindy, you'll appreciate the time. I don't have to do that goof. Ooh. Lady's going for the wicked curve. Whoops.
Too red. Too red. Yeah, too red. All right, see you guys.
All right, she blew it. It's like a nice night in the park tonight. Well, I'm not saying I won't be live, but it would be nice, you know, to have a little bit of downtime, little time to reflect on the reason for the season and all that. There's a lot of activities at church that I want to attend in the evenings and stuff, so. There's another $180,000 piece of art. We'll just have to play it by ear. Yeah, with all the rain we had, this is about the last thing that'll stay green once the season's over. Rainy season. Yeah, maybe a morning live, that might be it. Or just legit, just take a little bit of time off. I just have to kind of play it by ear. The doggy is frolicking. Redwoods are massive. Yeah, they must have just cut this. Nice to see the ponds before they get all scummied up in summertime. Yeah, very green. We've been underway in spring for about a month now. I don't think they can have ducks here because I think people eat them. Who in the heck is that? Got a pile of library books. This park is really nice in the day, but you don't want to be in here at nighttime. Surprised there's no goldfish in it. They had to actually take down the bathrooms here because too many guys were doing naughty things in there. It's a nice place to come for a picnic. Bring a little meat. How's your meat? It's nice to see older people holding hands. I was going to say I was surprised if this worked. Here's a nice camellia. It doesn't have all the rotten blooms hanging on it. They're always a real nice plant if you keep after it and pick off the dead stuff. Always looks lousy. How you doing today, June? Dang, I wonder if that apartment house went tits up there, that hotel. Looks a little shaky with not one vehicle in the parking lot there. That's the kind of stuff that demands investigation. And we're just the people to do it. I guess the Luther Burbank Garden will be starting up soon. America's plant wizard and eugenicist. You drop something, dude. Of course, we don't talk about that part of Burbank. Yeah, we'll get down there. It looks a little suspect to me. I don't know. I see somebody pushing like a baby carriage in there, so I don't know what the story is on that. It looks a little shaky to me. But we'll be on it, you believe it. It's got the smell of failure to me on it. Future Section 8. He was a native of your state there, June. 1849 to 1926. I guess we're doing video here. I'd love to have that greenhouse on the Rancho. He's got, what, a turtle? Guy's getting a video of it, I guess. I don't know. Looks like we're growing some wheat. Winter wheat, getting ready for harvest, huh? Quality wheat. Pillsbury Flour Mills. Guy had his fingers and everything. Develop a cactus that has no thorns so the cattle can eat it. And he did it. Yeah, this is 18, I would say 1880s style, 1870s, 1880s. Yeah, his wife was, the second wife was much younger. She was like in her 30s or something. She was smart. You couldn't patent plants until the Great Depression, and when you could, she was the first one there filing all the patents. She weren't no dummy. Looks like IRL. Look at it. This looks like a cherry tree. What is that? Plum. Plum orchard. Yeah, I have an elephant heart. I have a Santa Rosa plum. The justly famed Santa Rosa, universal pollinator. Stark Brothers Nurseries. Here's your McDonald's potatoes. McDonald's fries. Yeah, she was a lot younger. She was smart. She had the brains. That crow sitting there. Motion activated scarecrows. Lancaster, Massachusetts. No, it's owned by the city. In 1977, after his wife died, the city of Santa Rosa took it over. So lots and lots and lots and lots of people come here every year to tour and look around. They have a beautiful thing inside of the carriage house. Beautiful museum with all the... This guy was so important, and in 1915, during the Panama Pacific Exposition in San Francisco, Thomas Edison, Henry Ford, and Harvey Firestone got on a train and came up here to visit for the day. Oh yeah, she lived a long time. She was very young. He had an eye for the young ladies, but he got a smart one. He was one of those people that didn't care about money. I cared about time in the inventing and in the greenhouse. She had her eye on the prize, man. She weren't no fool. It's a beautiful greenhouse here. Extract pollutants from wetlands. This thing survived the '06 earthquake. It only dropped a few panes of glass off of it. Well, some people care about money. Some people care about, you know, intellectual stuff. And he never had any real education. But he loved plants. There's the safe there. He kept all of his seed variety seeds in and stuff. A lot of people would come here and try to steal and rip him off. He's the only person in Santa Rosa just legally buried on his property somewhere around here. By special city right. Watch a video tour. They open this up for a tea in Christmas time. It's really nice. They have the house all decorated. Yeah, he had a big seed bank, and often people would come and try to break in and steal. Oh yeah, are you kidding? Agricultural secrets and stuff, especially in California, which is our house. Honor system. That's what the young people are all about, to be the CEO. If you're not running the place in 2 weeks, you're not interested in working. All the roses here. Interestingly, in Santa Rosa, this guy never did anything with roses. He only wanted commercially fruits, nuts, and vegetables. The old school carriage house. Well, June, when he left Massachusetts, he never had to worry about snow again, right? And right up the street lived the actress Natalie Wood. Her first movie was here. Called Happy Land. Beautiful little Russian girl. I'm not sure if I don't think the city of Burbank's connected. I don't think he ever went anywhere. Once he just came here, people came to see him. This is really nice. If you want to see cinematic, you can see Missy Jen in here in the Rose Garden. Well, you're well compensated for it. Most people become CEO 10 years and they're out. Nice fat pension, stock options, they exercise. It's a nice trade-off. Unless you're a Jamie Dimon at Chase and then you like what you got. Yeah, very well compensated, so they tend to leave when they want to leave or when they have failure. He had like an indoor outdoor fireplace, two-sided. He could heat the greenhouse and sit outside too. You just don't see, it's very rare to have brick here in Santa Rosa, very rare. This probably all came in from Indiana, Missouri, Indiana. It's amazing this place never caught fire. All right, let's go scope at the hotel. Because, well, we're nosy. That's what we do. That's our function. Sure like to have this greenhouse. It's called the Astro, the famed Astro. Supposed to be a rocket. And yes, we are on horizontal tonight. So nobody's being cheated on the channel. Yeah, the flashlight. Tarzan's like, yay. Well, tomorrow night the trap house will be vertical for sure. Yeah, because you don't swipe horizontal streams. It's only vertical stream. Mrs. Burbank. Mrs. Burbank had it going on. Wow, that actually works. Greenwater, 1926. There's absolutely not one person at the Astro, right? So it might be shut down and the website's still running. I don't know. Looks pretty depleted to me. Don't stop for me. Run over me. All right, the place definitely looks depleted. I don't know, Noreen, it looks a little shaky, right? You don't even have the manager parked in there? Yeah, this is Santa Rosa. We're on Main Street, Santa Rosa Avenue. Piercings, piercings, piercing. You got two competing piercing shops side by side. Go for it. Oh, tattoo and piercing. Guess the gate's open. I guess it's there. I don't know. Self check-in. The famed Astro. They turned this over during the pandemic to the homeless housing. They destroyed it. City had to pay like 1.2 million bucks back for all the damage. Right? I don't see anybody around. Yeah, there's somebody working there. Didn't take long for the homeless to wreck that place. They went through that like Grant through Richmond. I remember they used to do the nice church service here. I don't know if they still do that or not. This used to be where this used to be the Greyhound here. Then it was the Naked Pig, and then they thought they could get a better shake downtown. It destroyed their business. They're gone. They were going to reinvent the restaurant industry. The only thing they did was put themselves out of business. Sometimes it's good to stay a little humble, right? Longhorn Ram. Make sure your grasp doesn't exceed your reach. KWTF. That's somebody's house. There's your tiny home. They make good money on these supplemental crappy housing units. I think this summer we have to work to make the Rancho a little cooler. You could live in the green one. That, I don't know, man. A lot of people think they can do a lot of things until they actually have to do it, and then it just don't quite work out that way. All these little bungalows. She's probably eating dinner. Well, to each your own. I know even 1,000 square feet drives me crazy sometimes. That's a nice looking Volvo. Is that a big rat just ran by? I was just lucky I got it in at the time. I got in at the very bottom of the real estate collapse. I mean, the very lowest point. Something smells good, like bread baking. Let's go look at my favorite Santa Rosa home. Remember years ago, this house up here was jacked up. They raised it up a whole level. Maybe I should do that to the Rancho, raise it up a whole level. You'd have to be here 5 years ago to remember that. There's a little A-frame towable. They're kind of cool. Tell this person's got flooding issues here. This is my favorite Santa Rosa home. I love this Spanish style. I like the fact that the front door is on an angle. Very pleasing to look at. Of course, it's on a tiny piece of land. Pretty cool. They ran it into a duplex. Yeah, I like that Spanish style. That Moorish design. You got their obligatory citrus tree there. Yeah, well, a lot of people are leaving California. I just don't think they're leaving here. I don't know where the hell they're leaving. But they got some cute little cottages here. Be easy to take care of, but this would be $600K as it sits over here. Fig trees. I don't like fig trees. Something smells good like fresh baked bread. I made some at home today, but it don't smell this good. They're doing something artsy fartsy down here tonight. Follow your nose. The art district. Smells like fresh bread tonight down here, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
this place right here.
They're oh wow.
That's a bakery, yeah.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, if
I
you
thought
go
I
around,
yeah.
Yeah, you're not from here.
No, I am, but I just haven't walked by before when they're
Yeah,
baking.
you know, they opened a year and a half
That's
ago,
cool.
So, yeah.
Thought it smelled great.
Yeah, in the morning you say smells like cinnamon buns.
Oh,
So
nice. Nice. Okay, I'm an artist. All right, who's going to buy my work? Wow, this is open. We come down here. Remember last year, the sofa parade? I think that was fun. Remember the electrolyte sofa parade? South of A. Oh, there's that Caprice. Oh, I love Caprices. Same year I had 92 Caprice. Man, that thing was like sitting in a comfortable couch, driving along. Oh, I love that. This guy's got some dick steering wheel on here. Oh, the Caprice was wonderful. It was so smooth riding. It was beautiful. Right, that looks like a 92. I like the way it's got the two-tone, the blue above, and it's got the silver below.
What you doing?
I'm live on YouTube. I'm just touring around.
Gotcha.
What are you doing?
Headed to the studio.
Good. Well, have a good night. It's rare you meet somebody that's nosier than you are. It's actually quite refreshing. That's what I need, a studio. And you got Jews for Jesus and Jews for free Palestine. That was funny. Like, what are you doing? That's funny. Oh shit. Looks classic.
What?
Classic. What year is it?
This is a 96.
Nice. The Spinster Sisters. I'd like to live here. This old school French style, Parisian style place. Yeah, well, you'll get your home, Carrie. There's all the containers you do your developer bath in and everything. Pretty cool. You got to be able to work in the dark. Red light. It's like the last place that sells stuff for do-it-yourself. Hey, let your light shine. How you doing, babe? That lady's like, what are you doing? And then, what are you doing? Kodak color filter. The great Eastman Kodak Company. Wonder what's going on at the Peace and Justice Center tonight. Yeah, I took driver's ed in the summer of 76, 75, 76, I don't know. Our gym teacher, he liked to yell at us. You're driving like a blank hole. That's the days before teachers were all touchy-feely. All right, take care, Shimei. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in tonight. I don't know. I ought to celebrate Earth Day by taking a dump out in the woods or something. Here's the bakery. Oh, it's nice. You can smell that bread. The Redbird Bakery. Smell them baking in the back. Yeah, there they are. Doing it up. Feels warm in there. That guy's hustling bread. You're a good looking cat. What's your name? I'm going to call you Porky. That's what I'm going to call you. I'm going to call you Porky. Porky! What are you doing, Porky? Are you looking for bread handouts, huh? Huh? Oh, I think you probably come here because you think I'm working here and I'm gonna give you a treat, right? Right? That's probably what's going on there. That's probably what's going on there. Redbird Bakery, they do a good job. That bread smelled good. Red pie, green pie. I don't know. He's just rolling around, frolicking a little bit. Look around. Where in the hell's the cat? It's like, what the hell? I mean, are you a person? Where's that cat? Where's the cat? Huh? Where's that cat? I'm doing the calm kitty tonight. I might be getting ready to be Karenized here. I don't know. This woman's looking a little shaky. She's looking a little shaky at me. Alright, let's see what's going on at the Peace and Justice Center. Let's see, apartheid free zone, ceasefire now. Take action, there's still time. Spring action idea to prevent climate catastrophe. On the trail of local stories. Honors 14 local activists. You can listen to it on your ScanNet online map and instructions. Where is Magda when you need her, right? Get organized, man, for the revolution. Get organized for the revolution. socialistrevolution.org/join. How about that, man? Communism's gonna come back with a vengeance. Yeah, it looks like a good place. If I wasn't so lazy, I'd come over in the morning. Look at that big hawker. If I wasn't so lazy, I'd pop over. I guess I'm not lazy, but I don't know. You don't think about it the next day. Bye, kitty. Are you leaving now? Were you looking for food? Or are you just puffing your tail to be threatening? All right. I'm saturated. Now you're gonna follow me, huh? You think I got food in here? They must feed you all the time. 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Well, it's a long days when you're running a bakery. I don't know. Cats love me. Bye. See you, Porky. Porky. Porky's trying to get a mouse in there or something. Maybe he wants to whiz on the BMW as a show of support for the Peace and Justice Center against you oppressive capitalist pigs. Running dogs. Well-trained communist cattle pee on private property. All right. Ooh, there goes Porky. Man, Porky, if I end up stepping on you, you weren't going to forget that. There's a Vietnam vet. Not all wounds are visible. Bye, Porky. I'm still admiring your cactus all the time whenever I come by. It's bigger than any other cactus I've seen except at the Luther Burbank house.
Yeah,
you know?
well, this is the Luther Burbank breed.
Spineless one, right?
Spineless, but if you pet it, it will give you a spine.
Oh, I'll bet it will.
It likes you that much.
I'll bet it will.
But see all of these?
Yeah.
All of them. She filled her trunk, her back seat, put a whole bunch across the top of her car, wrapped the blanket over them, tied them down in the doors so that they'd stay up there. She
Wow.
took a bunch, and I have no problem with that.
Oh.
So if you
Do you,
want some,
well, that's fine. But I have some cactus on my property, but they're the skinny, tall, little.
like these over here, in there,
Yeah, that's what mine are.
and
Yeah.
up here.
Yeah, that's what mine
So
are
if
there.
you want a couple of those, I'd like to get rid of the ones on this end down here. I'll walk you around.
Do you ever get the little fruits that come on it, the red fruit? Do you ever make anything
the
with it?
red ones?
Yeah.
I every time the red ones grow thorns
Okay.
with the red ones, and
Yeah.
every time I moved, they hit me in the butt.
Oh,
so
okay.
I took all the red ones out.
Yeah, that's smart. Well, I'm going to pass on the cactus because I have my own there, but I just love your property. It's
But
beautiful.
you can have more.
Well, thank you very much. Have a good night. Porky, are you still?
Somebody over, I'll give 'em to 'em.
Do you know this cat, Porky, here?
What?
Do you know Porky?
You call him Porky?
Isn't that his name, Porky?
I have no idea. It's a female.
Oh,
so
it
I don't
is.
think so. But it was the first time I saw it was half that size.
Well, I knew a few female girls I called Porky before.
But that cat, see his tail?
Yeah,
It's the size of a raccoon.
It
His
is.
Tail. The cat was half that size 2-3 weeks ago.
wow.
She eats canned tuna every day. at
Well, I
my
figured they
house.
must be, oh, okay. I thought they were feeding him at the bakery or something because he
Well,
was
that's
all
because-
excited when I went to the door on the bakery. Like
She got right in.
yeah, she
Yeah.
came running up like I was going to go in and work and give some food out the door or
Yeah.
something. So,
Yeah, well, she eats every day, but she's
Yeah.
very lively. She's a great little cat.
well, keep up the good work, okay? You got a great place here.
Okay. I've loved this place for about 40 years.
Yeah, it's beautiful. You got one of the real stone chimneys and all that stuff. So, and the construction is so good here compared to the modern stuff, you know.
She took about 50 of those little pears off.
So what does she do? Just plant them down?
She actually,
Or is she going to make liquor or something?
I don't know if she makes the liquor, but I know she feeds a lot of poor people and they like to eat those.
Oh, okay. So it must have been a Mexican lady, huh?
No, white lady.
Oh. I wouldn't even know how to cook it up, right?
Me neither. My wife knows how though, but I used to eat them when they were a little bigger than this, but they're soft and pliable.
Nice and tender.
Tender, you cut them up, slice them, cook them with some red
Nice.
sauce, and put them in meat.
Beautiful.
I used to pick them and take them up to the taqueria. They know how to cook.
Oh, they know how to cook them.
Boy, they are good
Yeah.
cooks in that place.
Well, you must get a lot of people that, like me, that admire your cactus here. It's
All
beautiful.
day long, people
Yeah.
come by like the cactus.
Yeah.
A while back, I planted 2,000 tomato plants.
2,000?
Yeah, 2,000. I bought solo cups, filled them with dirt,
Yeah.
put 3 seeds in each one. Started here, went all the way around the house through the backyard, and back out the front.
What
of here.
inspired you to plant that many tomato plants?
I got tired of getting spiked in the butt by a cactus.
Oh. Did you sell them all, or people just came and picked them up?
People
Or
came, they picked them up 50 at a time. Some people paid me. I didn't require it. I said, anything you
well,
want.
there's Porky's ready to eat. I'll see you around, sir. Take care.
Yeah, you too. Thanks for stopping.
Absolutely, positively. Every time I see you there, I always stop by and say hi.
My memory doesn't serve me.
Yeah, you're fine.
It tells me right here I'm going to be challenged.
You're doing great.
You come by.
All right, thank you. Say goodbye to Porky. Bye, Porky. So all I need is another cat on the Rancho. Nice guy. I don't know why I love talking to people so much. Right. Hello. I guess I'm just a natural born BSer. Make sure Porky stayed behind. Tales of Porky. I'm coming into my studio. Well, excuse me. I guess I'll have to have a studio on the Rancho. Scan the code, book your appointment. There it is. Everybody's going to QR code. Sharp guy. I don't know. I'm always interested in people. Everybody's got a story, you know. That's what I love. Everybody's got a story. Nothing going on at the Frida Kahlo Gallery tonight. Oh, bloody good, Dave. How are you, Dave? I'm okay, Rosie. Saturday night we might have a call-in night when I'm making my pot stickers. Oh, Porky was a nice looking cat, huh? Somebody put fiber optics in the ground. Pain when you pee. Oh, man. Oh, there's somebody put little fiber optic things all over the place. I don't know what this theory is on that. People really do strange stuff in this town. You never see people do that in Baltimore. That'll get you killed. Yeah, it's always worrisome if it hurts when you urinate. But I do appreciate the share. Wish they had more garbage cans around. Oh, we got young lovers. Oh boy. Young lovers. I don't know, Dave. You better be careful where you're sticking that thing, dude. Right? If you want a piece of friendly advice, be careful where you're sticking that thing. Oh boy. Well, I'd like to talk to people. That's a very nice guy. We've talked to him multiple times. He wouldn't remember, but he's a nice chap. Well, that's cool. Porky seemed a right stout little cat. busy as spinster sisters tonight. Like a few people there tonight. Reserved for curbside pickup. Here comes Porky, Porky Cat. Oh well, this person's like a permanent protest over here. This is the one that had a big run-in with me before. And that new comedy series, Everyone Loves Porky. Porky the cat was always getting into trouble. Yeah, it'll pick up in resolution. It just depends the area I'm in. Everybody loves Porky. Coming to theaters near you. Oh, Mom, I want to get a Porky cat. I want to stuff Porky. The world went crazy for Porky. Got a beautiful sunset in Santa Rosa over the Pacific Ocean. You'll be wild about Porky. It is a beautiful night inspecting gadgets. It is a beautiful night. Like we got a few light days of rain, intermittent rain coming up. But I think we've broken the back of the worst of it. We built on some of that high pressure with the with that wind that came through. More young lovers. I haven't heard that lately. I mean, as much as police make here, they're doing just fine. Smells like a skunk blew up here. Yeah, I was lucky I got this at the time I did. Yeah, it smells like somebody popped a skunk here. Oof. I hope a cat didn't tangle with a skunk. I cut the hedge. My neighbor fixed the fence. Did a nice job. That made me happy. Let's go back and take a look. Hey, bird.
Hey, Rosie.
Go see the job. It turned out pretty good. Yeah, this would be. Yeah, she's all fixed up. Yeah, she's all good. Sounds like you've been hanging around Amanda hug and kiss too long, Fundy. They fixed this section of the fence too. This used to be leaned over, now it's all perfectly straight up and down. Be straighten all that up. Oh, did a good job on the fence back there.
Yeah, it looks good, huh?
Yep.
Come over here.
Yeah.
Rosie, I went to the mall today.
Yeah.
And I had a Cinnabon. And then I bought me a stupid pair of tennis shoes. The best day ever.
Was there anybody around the mall?
Pretty. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a lot of empty shops. It's getting to be a pretty dead place up there these days.
It's a small mall.
Well, I mean, for Santa Rosa, it's a big one, but
I like to eat at the thing and watch that reflector thing.
oh yeah, yeah. It gets caught in the wind and yeah, and all that. Were you at work today?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So after work, you went up there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I wanted a Cinnabon yesterday, but I didn't make it.
Suddenly you had an urge for a Cinnabon, huh?
Yeah, because we saw it, we just kept thinking about it, right? And like, I have to go. It's $7.
Not like that.
It's $7.21, right?
Yeah.
So
It was like I couldn't stop thinking
it's
about
always been a little pricey. You got to buy 4 for $20,
instead of like, then you just say.
Yeah.
But I just wanted two. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, $7 is a pretty good, right?
but we haven't had one of those in forever.
Yeah, I don't think I've
You used
ever
to have
had
a
one.
girlfriend Go like,
I used to.
go
I
Cinnabon
I
and
make
stuff.
my own, so
Really?
yeah, you know.
And it was a mall thing. It was like, cause that's what it was, in the mall.
Lock up the van.
Oh, was it gonna work? Mama Crow, bunch of Mama Crows.
I got to get some tape and get this kitchen stadium sign taped up. Taped up. So glad they got that fence fixed up.
The hoverboard. The hoverboard stuff. No, we don't care about no hoverboard stuff.
I like that a Cinnabon.
No.
I'll never be burglarized here. There's nothing to steal. Oh. No problem.
Hey, you little varmints, you're come and say hello. I'm gonna go get some tobacco Simon. Like a joke here when it comes to that stuff. Or actually,
Yeah, I ran out of little bag nuts, so I have the Martin family sent me 2 bags of honey roast peanuts, so I just pour out like a bag, little bag quantity. and enjoy that. With my evening beer. The crows are down, so you actually hear songbirds, which is something you don't usually hear. Very unusual. I'm an elegant person. I might have to take that pine tree down. Well, you might have a kidney stone. Yeah, there's nothing to steal here. They'd be too lazy to carry out a stereo. It does sound like spring. Black Rooster Bakery in Fort Worth. We have also the Del Torito Toro Bakery, which is amazing. I don't know. Plenty of people make half of that and live well and enjoy life. And enjoy having roommates and co-shared housing arrangements. You just have to be adaptive. Get yourself a piece of the rock. And work your ass off upkeeping. Well, sometimes we don't always get what we want in life. So we either complain about it or we move ahead and explore other options and make the best of that. I highly recommend a boarding house arrangement if you can get room and board. Say $1,500 a month, you got it made. You get to exercise a little bit of sociability. Meet new friends. They might not be all cool. But you will have memories. And what price can you put on memories? Memories pressed between the pages of our mind. Memories aging like a very fine wine. Did you trip getting out of the car? No, honey. Not aboard you. Well, it does around here. It does around here because you're not going to pay any income tax.
Oh,
my little birdie's still singing.
Yeah, you can actually hear songbirds tonight. Go figure.
Still singing.
That's rare. We hear birds that aren't crows around here, you know. Really spring now.
Yes.
So Bird had the Cinnabon today. Bird, how big was that thing?
It was average. You know, the only thing I remember before, we would ask them to heat it up, and they would heat it up.
Yeah.
But this one, I didn't even think about it. I just like got it.
Yeah, if you don't ask for it, they're not going to heat it
Yeah.
up for you. Yeah, right.
But I
So,
remember that once I was eating, I was like, oh,
did it have a lot of icing on it and stuff?
Yes, and sometimes you'd be able to buy extra icing. Right?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
It's like your extra ketchup, right? When you put extra ketchup on your burger.
Yeah.
So.
All right, we made it.
I'm worth $50 an hour.
Voila. Hello, you little varmints and little varmints.
You don't have any bread, do you?
Huh?
You have bread?
Right?
Do you have any bread?
Right, yeah.
Could I have 2 pieces of bread if you can
Sure.
spare it? Thanks. Thought I might have a couple of hot dogs tonight.
Look, Rosie, will this work for hot dogs?
What is it?
Or you want just a regular?
Yeah, that'll be fine. Let me just grab a couple for you. Thank you.
Yeah.
See, it pays to have somebody around. Right? Thank you, Blackbird. Thank you, Blackbird.
Yeah.
My bread I made is not suitable for hot dogs.
Oh, I think this guy is going to be up to using berries here.
Here's my loaf I made today.
I don't know what they put in.
Yum, yum.
Right? It doesn't really do anything unless you got a vape or tobacco vape. Those little people sit right in the book like, ooh. Start running. I got some tennis shoes.
Oh. Have a piece of the rock.
I think practicing hitting the tennis ball against the wall would be much better.
There were so many people that were bitter when I bought this place. Like, it is the stupidest decision anybody could make. This market ain't ever stopping dropping. Why don't you start your own mechanical engineering shop then, Carrie? Call yourself a consultant and bill out at $150, $200 an hour. Anytime you put consultant after your name, you can always still bill at double the rate. I'm gonna go to that place tomorrow up on Industrial Drive off of Piner Road, and I'm gonna see what
you are?
I'm gonna see what the price is on the VSOP.
Okay.
I'm gonna see. I'll check the Heineken price too up there. See if it might be a good deal. This guy just works out of a shithole, so it might be a good price up there.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, 13 years later. May 31st will be 13 years on the Rancho here.
Really?
May of 2000, Memorial Day 2000 and
Memorial Day?
Memorial Day 2011 I settled on this place, yeah.
Really? Wow, that's a day to remember.
Boy, if you could have seen it then. That was used as a shooting gallery and prostitution place back there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't afraid no ghost. And like my ex-Chinese landlady thing, her little massage table or some shit in there, right? Like, oh shit.
The fabled Chinese landlady. Bird, you try killed me, and
No, Rosie. I'll tell
Bird
you a
left
funny story,
again.
right?
So
So we go to lunch. Sometimes we always go to the other guy I work with, right? But he's a black guy, right? So we go to my house one day, right? Like, she all come on. She's supposed to get a massage from someone or some shit, right? Like, come, like drag him into the little thing, right? Massage. He's all like, no, I'm married. He's like, I'm here for lunch.
yeah, I'm working.
But she don't speak English too. Oh my god. And she's like, no, come. And then to get my lunch and to come back to the bed. He said, your landlady. She brought me into the room. Like, what? She did all the, like, yeah. It's like, what? No, I'm married. I'm here for lunch. Like, oh my god, it was classic.
Oh,
Right?
jeez.
And it's like, oh shit, that's my crazy landlady, my Chinese landlady.
She doesn't know how to speak English, but she knows how to make money. You know.
Oh my goodness.
Here come the crows roosting time.
Oh, Mama Crow. Yes, got it, Mom, got it.
That's funny.
It was the funniest thing ever, and the poor guy was like freaked out, kind of, because like
He was probably half laughing
he
and
was
half
in the
freaking.
bed waiting when I explained it to him, but he
He
didn't
was
know what
probably
was going
half.
on.
He was probably half laughing and half freaking out. You know. Shit.
I like
Bird,
that
Bird
place.
always had a thing for the Chinese landladies and stuff. And it's like, I gotta kick you out, but I got a friend that'll take you. It's, it's like,
Thank God she helped me to find a Chinese place. When she, even in the other, no, I'm not moving over there. I'm out of here. I'm gonna live in the Chinese or the other area. I'm not going over there.
legendary stuff on YouTube. Legendary. I haven't heard anything from Geezer lately. Is he still
I'm sure
alive
he's
or did he die?
He's doing his thing. Where's my beer? Okay, don't move. I'm sure he's doing the same thing. Because Tech One comes in, my thing. Oh, bad geezer admired me or something like that.
Yeah, it comes in once. Comes in once in a while. Mine. Geezer's gonna kill you next time you're in Vegas
Oh
over there.
my goodness.
Oh, geez, he's got a warrant out on you on YouTube. Don't ever show your face.
But I don't watch it. And, you know, sometimes we'll dip into Young's and watch it for a couple. But everyone's on kick now. So,
Yeah.
like,
So they got kicked off of YouTube, you know, for all
so
their.
just watch the YouTube stuff. Like, IP2, it's all kicked.
Yeah, they all got kicked off, man. For doing crazy stuff, pulling out a gun on somebody on a live stream or knife and stuff. That gets you permanently kicked off of YouTube. That kind of stuff.
violent,
You know?
huh? Well, we gotta be careful.
You
So
can't. Yeah.
I'm
Why do
gonna
you
get
think?
jugged.
Why do you
What?
think I never show my weapons on here at live stream?
Wow.
It's against the rules. You can do it on a recorded video, but not a live.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You can't threaten anybody either. You can't say I'm gonna kill you and pull out and start
Yeah.
chasing the guy.
And then sometimes those people that do the shooting, they record it on Discord, or they
Yeah.
even that one guy, he did the leak, not like we
Yeah,
but something he on the Discord.
They'll
or
put it up
something,
on Discord,
or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
or else it ends up on Kiwi Farms or something. You know.
And then people YouTube too, they shoot and then film it and then whatever. Crazy, huh?
That's why 3/4 of IP2 isn't even on YouTube anymore. They're all on
Yeah, they're all on
Kick
this other
and
one. Like,
Rumble,
what
and
happened?
Rumble and Kick, because they get kicked off of.
I'm gonna like watch you now.
That's it.
Right?
You got it, man. That's it. I'm gonna get my dinner started. Oh, thanks for the bread, Bert.
Uh-huh. What is it? Why? You're the why.
These hot dogs are really old. I guess they're still okay. I don't feel like a cold sandwich tonight. I was eating some Brunswick stew for breakfast today. That was good. That was really nice. I froze a big tub of that stuff too.
I don't want you to grow up too fast. Yeah, I want you to hang out. Oh, how are you, handsome? Big socks. Wait. I want you to say hello, handsome. Hello. How are you today? I didn't even say good morning. I love it.
Foster Farm chicken, Frank. God knows what these taste like.
Your foot is getting much better, right? Yes. Good son. Good son.
They taste all right. They got a little wang to them.
Oh, good son. Oh, you're so good looking. I'm just
They got a little wang to them.
adorable. We went to the mall today, they had Barbie, right? At the mall. That Barbie looked like you. They related. You better behave, because if you have any more apartments, that's where they're going, adopting. Okay? I'm serious.
I think these are better than turkey, Frank.
Hold on, you little apartment. McDonald's commercial.
Yes, we'll have to go up to that liquor place tomorrow. Oh, come on, Anton Smith. That's like the invasion of Poland, right? It's all over for the Ukraine. Last one out of Ukraine, turn off the lights. It's the end of the line. People are just tired of it. Yeah, Uncle Ratface Booze Bar, and that's it.
It's okay.
Baby socks.
I don't want to be bothered with it. It's okay.
Yeah, Anton, we saw your little brother in here. He comes in now. Hey, vampire. Annadale or something, I don't know. Soup and shrimp in the black.
All right, baby socks, come and eat.
Baby Socks has been coming around more. Probably in a family way again. You stream the eclipse on me. I don't, I'm not going to be in the pathway of the eclipse here. I'll have something that looks like a cookie with a tiny little bite out of it. It's over Texas. That's about 2,000 miles east of here. Oh, bloody hell. That's it.
Right.
Oh, bloody hell.
Wonderful. Baby socks.
I just need some beer and some milk tomorrow. Some eggs, beer, milk. I don't need any big meat unless there's a deal on it. Yeah, all of a sudden Baby Socks is more sociable. He would be knighted for you. Corner. If my queen was still alive. Oh. She brought elegance to the monarchy. They'll always be England. That English pride is unbelievable. Right, you gotta love it. We will never surrender. We will fight in the streets. We will never surrender. Oh, come on.
She probably knows because she said, oh, whatever, you're up for adoption. She said, no, I don't want to get near you.
Yeah, Ukraine is beaten, yeah. They better ask for peace while there's still some level of independence left. Ah.
Imagine you got stuff on your head, silly.
That's why Anton Smith said a coup in Russia, that would be the only hope.
Oh, that might. Hey, Bert. That might be voice my vocal. It's off yet, no? Baby socks, I'm so happy to
I'm temporarily enjoying some Del Monte.
Yes, I'm so happy to see you. You have very nice listeners. Look, you're such a very good stuff. I know there's no female cats allowed. I'm just saying. You're so great. You're adorable. Little Marmot. Yeah. Baby socks.
Yeah, suddenly Baby Socks is more sociable.
She won't let me pet her right now. Where you are, you let me know. Okay. It's okay, baby socks.
Ukraine is just too corrupt.
I'm so happy to see you. Have you seen spots? You're very lucky on spots, right?
All we've done over there is probably waste $500 billion. You don't see any more "We Stand With Ukraine" signs or anything.
So happy when I get to pet you.
Like, they all got dust on them.
Right? You don't think there. You have such nice.
Well, not good.
I know you talk crap about your eyebrows. Because you're missing some eyebrows.
People only have so much attention span, and then interest just wanes.
The plastic surgery, another thing over here on the floor. Okay. Oh, shit. I'm just kidding. She's like, whatever. If she listens to me, right? She can say whatever, right? It's okay.
I think he was a comedian or something.
Oh, we have Sharon.
You meet the President of the United States, you could put on a little more than the green suit, you know?
They're like,
Dressed like a president. Right? That's the first thing I found very offensive.
and no good socks. I'm so happy. So good. The socks was a boy, right?
Trust and believe, I'm no fan of Russia.
You're thinking, your boy cat, right?
They're just a continuous thorn in the world's side. Thank you, Gordon Ramsay. I'd like you to know that you're in a real hood here with where somebody could do a ride by at any moment. Bup, 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 bup. Right down the alley there. Naomi, I always go first class, honey. When it comes to condiments, always top shelf. Bullet holes to ride by. I like the old jig here. They're from Bird. There you go. I'm eating hot dogs. Oh, bloody hot dogs. I've never had a hot dog on this show. I've never had a hot dog restaurant. Bloody hell, what can you do with a hot dog?
Come over here. Think about spots.
Well,
Sit over there and I would be able to
if I have to
talk
teach you,
all
dude,
I want, and she would just listen to me and squint your eyeball.
waste of skin.
This one, bye. AT run. We'll see you later. Ciao.
Like, really? All right, Gordon.
That's
I made some George Foreman hot mustard the other day.
Sit over there and squint your eyeball. Before she would do the same thing, you were right. Then she would hang out. Just look at me.
We have to buy some potatoes too. Good night, Alan. We got to buy some potatoes too tomorrow. I hope they're still $2.99 for 10 pounds. Keep your fingers crossed. Yeah, I'm not much on Nathan hot dogs. I just I prefer Coney Island, the Detroit dog. The Coney's, there's just something about the hot dogs have a lot of snap to them when you bite on them. Funny, I've been to both Coney Islands, the one in Detroit and the one in Vegas. I enjoyed Detroit. Vienna beef hot dogs.
Oh, what happened? Is it Miley Cyrus?
Blackbird, how's the signal been on the TV lately? Good.
What's that?
How has the signal been for the internet?
It's been okay, yeah.
They boosted up the speed of it,
It's been, yeah.
but it hasn't been cut down, has it? Recently?
Not as bad. Yeah, no. Seems, yeah, fine. Even when the guy came, it started working a little better, and then it kind of, but yeah, now it
Bird's
seems
like, are
fine.
you coming to fix the internet? I love
We
it.
didn't really bug him.
He's like,
We were
no, I
doing
was coming.
inspection. What are you doing up there?
Bird's like, what are you doing? He's like, have you come to fix my TV? That was funny. The guy was like, no, we got a problem here with the connectors.
Rosie, look, I got some new shoes.
Yeah, they look good. Got to keep them clean.
These things don't stay clean.
Mm-mm. Man, you got a lot of guts getting white ones. I mean, they look good for a week or two, but
Yeah.
brother, you better not wear them to
They
work.
had these like yellow mustard ones, but
Yeah.
they were on sale because they only have a couple sizes
Yeah.
left. I said, if you have these, I'll take them, right? And then they didn't have them, right? And then said, okay, we want these.
Yeah, they look good, but they got it.
But the first store I went to, they said we're all sold out. We don't have those. We don't know what to do. So then I said, where can
They
I?
look good, but you got to keep them clean. You know.
I said, where else can I get them? They said, go to this store. So we went over there.
It was nice. It was nice of them to send you over to.
My mom she would buy me a pair of these like every year for my birthday, like the same old school style.
What are they?
They're the Adidas, the Run DMC. So
Yeah,
my mom would buy
They
me,
look sharp.
you know, pretty good for like, my mom's a dope fiend and stuff, but every year make sure I get a pair of shoes.
Yeah.
This, like 20 years ago, whatever, it cost the same price as I paid for these today, back then.
Yeah, Adidas used to be really super popular.
I wanted Nikes. I wanted to go to Macy's and get a pair of Nikes.
I got some Vans.
Some Vans. I know yours are cool. Mine are the old school ones. Those are cool.
Yeah, my daughter gave them to me. But generally, I like Nike for walking because they're really well made, and I can
Yes.
walk for 6-7 miles in Nikes
Yeah, I
with
like
no
Nikes.
problem at all. No problem at all. All right, you have a wonderful night, Amanda.
Rosie, come over.
Crazy Rosie running around like a moron around here.
Or James Brown. Like James Brown, right?
I'm trying to think where I was yesterday, Bird. I was in some place yesterday. They had a bottle of Hennessy XO, $236 for the bottle. I could not freaking believe it.
Remy's the same
I'm
thing.
like, wow, dude. I'll stick to the Courvoisier. You know?
Hennessy is really, Courvoisier is cheap. It's like a cheaper kind of thing. It's cheaper,
Yeah,
but I like it because it's fine, smooth.
But I saw
The other
two-
one, Hennessy. Watch, I'll get some Hennessy, Rosie, and you can tell the bite. Remy's got more of a bite. Remy is more like for the rich or whatever. They like that bite. That's why I like that whiskey because it got that oak bite or whatever it is.
like our
And Hennessy has it too.
It's like our famous Buchanan Scotch, right?
But no, we want like Macallan's or some.
Do
Like,
we have any glasses left? Or are they all broken now?
I have my Scotch glass.
You still have yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought we broke one of them. I thought we were.
Yeah, no, I have one, and then I have my
Bird's
closed
waiting.
glasses, and
Bird's-
I have some Johnny Walker glasses.
Birds
that are-
waiting for the next Buchanan promotion up at Lola's up there.
No, I like that because I want a Scotch glass, and it's crystal. It's a nice Scotch glass. We're like looking for it's on mark because usually it's on the bottom. It's like molded into the glass.
You can tell by the weight of it.
The weight, yeah. So I've always wanted one, and that's what I kind of like to drink if I drink
I was
Scotch.
like, dang, Bird brought the Buchanan Scotch in, right?
No, but you want Macallan's or something like that level, like high end stuff. So
I
Macallan's.
thought the Buchanan's was okay. I'm not a big Scotch drinker. You know, I don't know
Buchanan's
how I don't know
is
how
like-
it rates compared
It's
to
like poor
Dewar's.
man's whiskey. So
Dewar's
Scotch,
is-
it's like poor man's Scotch, and they blend it to where
Yeah.
it's good, like the other Scotches, but it still has a reputation as a thing.
Yeah.
But it's fine. But I think
When you get up to the Glenfiddich's,
yeah,
you know,
Glenfiddich, that stuff.
Yeah, then you
That's
talk
what you
about
want, yeah.
really high end.
Yeah.
You're not going to get promotional glassware.
Yeah, so that one, that's the one you want, like that one or something.
That's it.
Good stuff.
But I have to say, Bert introduced me to cognac, and darn man, it got me hooked. I love
Okay,
it.
tomorrow's Friday, so I'll get like a baby bottle of cognac, or not. Hennessy, not Courvoisier. So,
Even the baby's expensive, you know. For
Yeah.
that stuff.
but you could taste the bite, and it's really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna bite down on some VSOP.
I like it a little more than Remy, because Remy's bite is strong. Hennessy's is toned down. Courvoisier, I think, is more smooth.
I want
To me.
smooth. I like smooth. I like that. That makes my Friday night like smooth when I
But
have
you haven't
I
really
haven't
tasted
had
the
it
Hennessy,
because I
right?
can't afford it. I can't.
Okay,
buy
so
it,
we'll
so-
like figure it out. We'll get some Hennessy, a baby bottle, and then you can taste it.
and then I'll be hooked on that, and then have to pay $200 a bottle.
You might be like, Courvoisier was so yesterday, right? Yeah, because
I don't know. I might say it's silky smooth, right? If it's good enough for
Because
Napoleon.
Hennessy is the most popular, and it's good. It is really good.
That's all they used
But
in
I'm
age. That's
cheap,
all they would
so
give.
I get the Courvoisier, and it's fine.
That's all they would give people in Asia and China was Hennessy
Uh-huh.
XO. They would-
Okay.
That's what they would give for gifts to
Oh,
people
wow,
all the
okay.
time.
Yeah,
And
Hennessy
nobody would
is
ever
like-
drink it. They would just make sure they had it displayed in their plates.
Oh my God, Rosie! I have a bottle of Armagnac.
I know you
in
do.
My storage.
I know.
It's like my most prized. One of them. I have pre-Columbian art too, but I have.
I'm waiting for you to come with a bottle of Pappy Van Winkle's.
He got one. He's all like, "I got one just for you." Yeah.
Not that price. It's probably 150. What is it? 150 bucks a bottle or more for
No,
that.
that one's a lot more. You could get a Johnny Walker Blue for 200. Rip Van Winkle is like $1,000 or.
Pappy Van Winkle's the most expensive
I think
bourbon
it's like
because
$1,000.
it's a 15-year bourbon. Can you imagine being in a barrel 15 years?
The other ones start at 2 and up. Yeah, like.
That's all right. I'll stick with my Four Rosie single barrel stuff. That's good stuff.
I'm a beer drinker, so yeah.
I'm both. I'm beer and
You're
bourbon. I
all
like both of them.
Yeah.
And cognac.
And I like that whiskey on the. I think it
Thanks
came
to
out
you,
really good on the
thanks
steak.
to you, I'm cognac now too.
Really?
I never even drank cognac till you gave me a shot of that. I'm like, oh man, I got
Oh,
a
you
new
like that?
drink. Yeah, this is. All of a sudden, I felt really high class. I sit up straighter in my seat.
That's why I drink scotch, because I don't really like liquor, but the movie stars or whatever, all the
Oh shit,
the
I love it.
politicians or the rich people, they all like scotch.
But I like good liquor. I like good liquor.
I
Not to
do.
go crazy on it and drink a whole butt, but just to enjoy it on a Friday night, a couple.
Exactly,
shots, you know.
like, That's
and
the
then put
only
it
thing I
away
have a
and
limit.
just put
Like
it
a
away
double,
and just drink
that's
the
it.
beer. That's all I do is
Yeah.
2 shots.
Because
And I'll pull out the bourbon and just enjoy that and some beer. Because I'm a beer drinker. You know I'm a beer drinker.
oh my God, Rosie, I want to get this bottle of Japanese whiskey. It's like $100 or
Oh,
something.
dude, save your money.
But well, I dream of, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
get
don't
it.
get it.
Yeah, but I would like to, because it's a weird thing. It was high shelf in
Yeah,
the
it's
bar
probably
I
one of
worked.
these Japanese things. It's very small quantity, very craft made, with a big story behind it.
They have lots of Japanese.
This guy's
whiskey.
like
I didn't know.
102 years old and he's still making this craft whiskey, Japanese whiskey. Right? Very specially grown corn for the whiskey,
They
and the
have so
grain
many
is
different kinds.
organic grain. It's like the Kobe beef, right? The all expensive Japanese
Yeah.
stuff. So, right, guys. All right, guys. Well, anyway, I'm gonna close out tonight. Let's see. Yeah, tomorrow's Friday, isn't it, Bird?
Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. So,
Thank goodness, right?
yeah, man, thank goodness. It was a great trip out to Oakdale and back yesterday. But I'll check the prices for the Heineken and all that
Okay.
stuff when I go out tomorrow evening.
right.
So.
That sounds good.
Especially a case of the Heineken's like the best size to buy.
Okay.
Imagine bringing Bird to non-alcoholic. Like, what the hell did you do, bro? He's like,
They did that at my other job in Vegas, right? Like 000. It was really good. Like,
you bring it in?
hey, there's no alcohol in there, right? You're like, went back out and got a 12-pack.
I would say I'd take that and
They were
smash that.
wrecked.
Yeah, I'd take that and smash that against the wall, man.
And they were
0 Heineken, forget about it. All right, guys, take care. Good night. Thank you.
All right, good
Thank
night,
you,
Rosie.
moderator. Yeah, good night, Bird. I'll see you tomorrow.